and get it. Fuentes getting ready to deliver the 1 and 2. A 2 and 2, excuse me. And here it comes. Big swing, tips, foul. Zapata getting some swings at the bat, still 2 strikes, staying in there and battling. 2 balls, 2 strikes, here it comes. Big swing, tapped mid left field, left fielder watches it, tracks it down for the second out of the inning. Well hit ball by Zapata, but tracked down for that second out. So 2 outs here in the inning. Elsik, 2 up, 2 down. 1 on a strikeout, 2nd on a pop fly. And there's the first ball of the at-bat, the 1-0. A hard hit fly ball is taken out by the left fielder for the second out. Here's the 1-0. Another outside pitch will roll all the way to the back. And that's a 2-0. To batter Brian Hayes. Hoyos. Hoyos watches a third ball. So right now a 3-0 for Hoyos. Fuentes, after getting 2 outs to start, now working with the 3-0 count here against the third batter in the lineup, Brian Hoyos. Here's the 3-0. A strike there as Fuentes tries to battle back. Now the 3-1. And that one's outside. It'll be a walk. First base runner of the game for the Elsik Rams as Hoyos gets on first. Watched 3 straight balls, took a strike, and then a 4th to put him on base. And now we'll see Abraham Morales. Fuentes now has a runner on first. And here's the first pitch. Oh, he'll look off. Hoyos. Hoyos will run back to first. Fuentes checks on that runner at first. Does not want that runner to push up to second and potentially get into scoring position. Morales still waiting on that first pitch. Top of it. Runner goes, and that'll get misplayed by third base. He's coming across all the way to third base, and they can't get the stop there. Hoyos gets the jump at first, takes it all the way over to third as they misplay it at third base. Just can't get the glove underneath. 2 outs. Right now we've got Gary Garcia coming up to the plate. Still 2 outs in the inning, but has a chance to do some damage here at the top of the first. Runners at the corners. Hoyos and Morales. The former at third, the latter at first. Garcia at the plate. They've got a runner, and they're going to watch that drop. Now runners at second and third base. So potentially dangerous position with 2 outs here for the Hastings Bears. Gary Garcia standing at the plate. And here comes the pitch. Now it's outside and low. Fuentes trying to battle out of this one. Got the 2 quick outs. Now dealing with some danger. Second and third base. Gary Garcia standing at the plate. The delivery is a fast one, low. Doesn't quite reach home plate. Another ball. Garcia looking to do some damage, potentially hit the gap here. Bring home both runners to clearly have some mobile ability Here comes the pitch. He watched that one go by, and that one will roll. A passed ball, and the runner will score. Hoyos gets in easily on the passed ball. Will also be the walk drawn for Gary Garcia. So we're back to runners at the corners with Brian Lee stepping up, digging into that right-hander's batter's box. So right now, we've got a 1-0 score. Elsik Rams get on the board first. And Fuentes still trying to battle out of this one. Runners at the corners once again. First delivery and a big shot by Lee. That's first strike. Still 2 outs here. Fuentes trying to get back to some of that early success he had to start this inning. The delivery is inside and he clips him. And now bases will be loaded after the hit batter Brian Lee takes that one in the shoulder. And after a short talk by the ref to Fuentes, Aubrey Williamson will be stepping up. Now Williamson getting ready to dig in. Bases loaded. Fuentes still working with 2 outs here in the inning. Struggled to get out of the inning after getting those 2 outs, and Williamson takes a chop. Just a little bit of a wave at that first one, but it's a miss for Williamson, and that's the 0-1 strike. Fuentes, the 0-1 is outside, but a big chop by Williamson makes it 0-2. Fuentes potentially 1 pitch away from minimizing the damage here, just 1 run across here in the first inning. Here comes the 0-2, outside, but a chop ends the inning. Another strikeout for Fuentes. And that'll end it with just 1 run scored, despite having the bases loaded situation. And now the Bears will take over on offense. We'll be right back. There's no stairs.
First field.
Nah, for real. Aliens, yeah, man. Let's see, their football stadium's so nice. Like, it's so nice, man.
But I want to charge the school way down the street.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, well, yeah, they own all this land and stuff, so. Yeah, it's crazy. They made a whole, I mean, this field is nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the field is nice, but it's just these. Yeah, this little area right here. That's all. And that would be perfect. It would be green. I just want some stairs. You know what I mean? Like, just some stairs, like, up to lead up to it safely.
Well, I'm clumsy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like, that's dangerous, like, objectively dangerous.
I was like, what my extension cord? I was going to run it all the way down there.
No, for real though. Like, I feel way safer, but nah, it's all good. I put my phone in my pocket though, because I did not want to mess around with that. That's funny. Alright, Abraham Morales pitching. Let's see who. I can't see that.
Oh, you talking about the pitcher?
Yeah.
12.
Right, 12. Yeah, Morales. And I think catcher is 22. Okay, cool. Okay, yes.
Well, first base, 34.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright. I think we're green to go. right. Here we come again. A little bit of danger there for the Hastings Rams in the top of the first, but they get out of a bases loaded jam with just 1-run deficit here. And now we've got Jacob Romero coming to lead off for the Bears, taking the first pitch from Abraham Morales. And that one is inside for strike one. Morales pitching down to Aubrey Williamson, the catcher, dealing with the 1-0, and that will be the first ball. 1-1. Morales unleashed on that one, but couldn't control it and keep it in the strike zone. Romero takes a swing at that one. That chops left. That one will land in the left field. He'll dig out. He wants to dig in for second base. And he's going to get there on the error. The ball goes over, and he'll run all the way to third on the error. He might want more. He's going for more. He's going all the way home. Catcher's going to stop it, but he's not going to stop the run. And that's an infield home run. And Jacob Romero just knocks that one into left field. And the fielders had chances to get him out at each stop. But a couple of errors leads to the in-the-park home run and ties the game up at 1-1. So what a leadoff batting performance there by Jacob Romero. And Luis Santiago comes in. Score tied. And that one's low for Santiago. Morales taken into left field there, pulled on a sharp one. Now pushes these ones away and low. Try to keep them from a dangerous area, but now it's pitched 2 balls. And here comes the 2-0. That's a 3-0. Or do you call that strike? Looks like it was a strike with 2-1. Morales moving with a quick pace, but quickly goes 3-1. Ref reminds Morales, getting a little jumpy delivering these pitches. Delivery still quick, but he'll toss that one high. Morales walks the second batter of the inning. Santiago reaches base safely after the inside the park home run hit by Jacob Romero. Morales will get a visit from Gary Garcia. That's 2 batters faced so far for Elsik Morales. Now you have the pitcher Daniel Fuentes coming up to take his chops at it. Digging into that right-hand box. Delivery is outside, but it'll be a strike. It just clips that side of the chalk. Paints that corner, and now has an 0-1. Fuentes swings at that one. That'll go all the way to shortstop, but shortstop mishandles it, and everyone will be safe. Fuentes nails that one right into the glove of the shortstop. Looks like Brian Hoyos can't control it. It could. Looks like that might be a hit. It could also be an error. I could see it scored either way, but end result is runners at first and second with Anthony Coronado digging in. Morales watches. The bunt attempt is down. Morales tosses it safely to Gary Garcia. And that'll advance the runners, but get the first out of the game for the Rams. Nice bunt by Coronado. The sacrifice bunt sets it up for Eddie Navas with runners at second and third. We're going to have a pinch runner. Looks like Vidal Mendoza will come in for Daniel Fuentes. So run out for the pitcher. Navas still waiting. Runners at second and third. Blue is ready. Bears tied this up 1-1 on a Romero inside the park home run. Now a ball thrown to Navas for the first pitch. Oh, 1-0. Runners at second and third. Morales, after getting that first out on the bunt attempt, wants to get out of this one. That second pitch will be pulled foul. Now we have a 1-1. So 1-1 here to Navas. Morales working out of a jam. That one's zipped by the hot corner. And they'll say that is foul. Looks like it was close on that first base or third base line. Can't stay to the right of that plate. And now that'll be the second strike on the foul. The delivery, that one is tipped, foul once again, high foul, way back. Morales trying to get this third strike in the second out of the inning. To save some of the damage done. Does not want this to turn into a big inning here. And Navas trying to add a spark here with runners at second and third. And here comes the pitch. Navas swings at it, and that one will slide right by the third baseman, and that'll bring 2 runners home. On the double by Navas, base clearing 2 RBI double for Eddie Navas. And just like that, 3-1 lead for the Hastings Fighting Bears. Still just 1 out here. Bears looking to turn up the momentum and push the gas here. 3 runs here in the bottom of the first as Jamie Tony steps into the left-hand box. That bunt taps up. It'll be low for the pitcher. Looks off third base, and that'll be an easy out. Routine out there at first base, but the runner advances. Now, Aldo Villegas steps in, right-handed batter after the sacrifice bunt. Looking to bring home Navas at third. Morales looking to get out of this inning and limit the damage. Stop that run from third base from scoring. Pitch is out inside. Clips over the plate for the first strike. 2 outs here in the inning. 3 runs for the Fighting Bears. Taking a 3-1 lead. That pitch will be outside and low. Morales started this game off with a pretty quick delivery, a little bit jumpy there on the mound, but has calmed himself down, slowed down his process. Still moving at an elevated pace, as that one will be high for a ball. Morales here delivers again, another outside. That'll be clipped, another outside corner pitch for a strike. Really working that outside corner on the right-hand batters. Being very effective on his pitches, getting a lot of strikes in that area. That one will hit back to shortstop. Shortstop collects it, gets it over to first, collected on a skip, and that'll be the final out of the inning. Morales gets out of it after allowing 3 runs as the Bears take a 3-1 lead. We'll be right back. here we go for the top of the second inning. After the Bears get 3 runs there in the bottom of the first, take the lead. Now it's 3-1 as the Elsik Rams come back up to plate. Like the ref sending Danny Zelaya. Looks like the blue is satisfied. Blue is happy. We're happy. Fuente is back in the mound. That one's going to get hit hard to left field. That one's going to land. Definitely multiple bases. We'll see how many bases. He digs that corner, but he'll stay at second for a hard hit double. Got caught a little bit there in that left side corner, but on a leadoff double, Danny Zelaya rips one into left field and takes second base. They'll set things up for Roberto Cantor. No out to the runner at second. Looking to keep up that momentum. Second baseman playing close. And a big shot by Cantor. I'll be an 0-1. Watches that second base. Fuentes delivers outside the 1-1, and that'll run. Passed ball leads to the runner advancing. Zelaya standing at third. Still no outs here. Cantor. Pena stepping out a little bit to talk with his pitcher. And now with no outs here. 2 balls, 1 strike for Cantor. Fuentes trying to prevent that run from coming in, and here's the pitch, and it splits back, 2nd strike. Elsik Rams wanting to go ahead and get this chip away started. Cantor watching with 2 strikes. Swings at that one, it's high, it's a pop infield. It dealt with a third baseman, Eddie Naves. And now we'll turn back over to the top of the lineup. Caden Sanders. Getting ready to dig in at just the first out here. Runner at third. Sanders digging in, right-handed hitter. Sanders waits on the delivery by Fuentes. Here it comes. That bunt will land in. And that goes over the head. Sanders will turn the corner. A little bit of a misplay at first. He's going to go all the way to 3, stretching, striding, and easily walking into third base. The runner will score from third easily at plenty of time. The error leads to Sanders getting all the way around to third base. So once again, runner at third, just 1 out on the RBI. And the error that led to a triple for Sanders. 2 bases. Now Zapata will watch ball 1. Fuentes still just 1 out in the inning. Constantly dealing with pressure there at third base. Zapata watches that one, but it'll be a strike. Painting that inside corner. Zapata looking for a good pitch to bring that runner home. At least a deep fly. And he'll get a rope into left field, taken, but no tagging comes. No tag at third, so the fly does not bring the runner home. 2 outs here. Sanders thought that one was going to land in outfield. But now we'll have Brian Hoyos step in, trying to bring that tying run in from third base. 2 outs here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. That one's low. It's ball 1. Hoyos waiting on the 1-0. Fuentes delivers. Out. Third out. A risky play by Sanders there, trying to steal home on the pitch. Maybe gambled on a passed ball or a wild pitch. But the catcher takes good control of that one and stands in for the easy out at home. Potentially could have been the tying run, but instead will turn over the ball to the Hastings Bears with a 3-2 lead. And that'll be it for the top of the second inning. Alrighty, and we're back as the Hastings Bears take over. Morales trying to come back from what was a 3-run first inning, but that one is dangerous as the ball just goes over shortstop. Victor De La Fuente rips a good one just beyond the shortstop's glove. Will land safely for a base hit. Bears just peppering that outfield. And now, Gerardo Pena steps in. Runner is back at first. Looks like it may have been a ball. Pena showed bunt there on the first pitch. We'll see what he takes for the second. De La Fuente standing at first base. De La Fuente checked on Morales, making sure the runner doesn't go. Have already dealt with some steals and steal attempts. The top of that second inning coming to an end on the attempted steal to home base by Caden Sanders. And now another bunt attempt comes down, but that'll be tipped foul just behind by Gerardo Pena. Pena out with the strike on the board. Got Runner at first. Bunt. Keeps trying to get that bunt down, but now 2 outs here. Two strikes, excuse me. No outs. 2 strikes for Gerardo Pena. Victor De La Fuente on first. Abraham Morales on the mound. Morales delivers. That one's inside, just shaves. And that one clips him. That one clips Pena. He'll take the base. Just grazes his forearm, but can't touch him. Ref lets him go on to first. Runners at first and second, no outs. Will turn to the top of the lineup with Jacob Romero coming in. He's got runners at first and second with no outs. Romero looking to rip one in the outfield, and he'll check that swing. Doesn't go over, that's the first ball. Looks like that, after a little confusion, we'll have the 1-1. Romero staring at a 1-1 here. Runners at first and second. And now he's got a 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Jacob Romero. No outs here for the Hastings Bears. Romero looking to get a good solid hit here. He'll watch that one go outside. Pass ball. Catcher can't find it. Catcher finally finds it. Runners will have to stay, but they'll advance 90 feet. Now at second and third. De La Fuente rocking at third. Pena standing at second. Romero standing at the plate. Still no outs. Still 2 strikes. And now a base hit scores. And there comes an infield roll. That'll bring in the runner. But a routine out at first base for Jacob Romero. But the runner will score. Now 4-2 for the Hastings Bears. First out. No RBI for Romero, but he will bring in the runner on the sacrifice infield tap. Now Luis Santiago steps in. Just 1 out. Runner at second. Here's the first pitch. He'll take a chop at it and miss. So 4-2 lead here for the Bears. That one is well outside. Morales trying to limit the damage here once again. That pitch is outside. Is just inside for a strike actually. Morales digs in. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. That was inside for a strikeout. Morales painting those corners. Tough pitches to hit. Gets a nice strikeout there for the second out. Just 1 run across here in this inning. Daniel Fuentes will dig that one in, and they'll turn the corner, trying to get to home, and he does score. Scores 5-2. Fuentes taps that one into short left field and scores the runner from second base. Fuentes standing safely at first, but will bring the run in, and now it is a 5-2 lead for the Fighting Bears. As we'll get a pinch runner. Vidal Mendoza will walk in for the pitcher, Fuentes. Nice little dugout pitch. Didn't get a full power chop at that one, but just pushed it enough to get it into that outfield and roll it by for the RBI. Anthony Coronado watches the first pitch ball. Catcher does not get to that one as Mendoza, active, gets to second base. Base running been very solid for the Fighting Bears here. Moving runners up without necessarily needing contact from the back. Still got Coronado digging in. He'll watch a strike, a nice strike on that lower middle of the plate. Coronado watching the delivery. That one's outside. Just a little bit high. Coronado has a runner at second. Pinch runner Vidal Mendoza. You're just watching. Pitches. Strike. Painting that right corner. Mendoza still standing at second. Morales trying to get out of this inning. Abraham Morales delivers, and that one's tapped foul. Pulled to the left side. It's a little bouncer. Hit the ground immediately. Coronado hits that one far to left field. Just drops in front of the wall. 1 run will score. It'll be a loud double there for Anthony Coronado. The RBI. The double brings in Vidal Mendoza. Huge crack there by Coronado after battling at the plate. Gets a thundering double to score the run and push it to a 6-2 lead for the Bears. A little bit of a meeting on the mound by the infield. When we come back, we'll have Eddie Navas at the plate. Navas already showing some success at the plate earlier. Big hit that scored some runs. Now we've got a 6-2 lead here as the Bears look to keep adding on. That one is a slow ball that just rolls inside, nearly gives Navas a haircut. Beard trimmer there, and that will be the first ball. Navas goes after the second one, and it's a high pop for the final out. So, a couple runs scored for the Bears and a couple base hits, but now we have a 6-2 lead for Hastings as we go into a break. righty here, so now coming into the top of the third, Elsik Rams sending in Brian Hoyos, who will dig that one high and deep, but left field will track that one down. Nice play there by Gerardo Pena. Get the first out, allowed first out for the leadoff batter, Brian Hoyos. Now the pitcher Abraham Morales will come in. The Elsik Rams dealing with a 6-2 deficit here on the scoreboard. Looking to get some momentum here offensively. They scored in each inning so far, as Morales will watch that strike cruise in. Fuentes getting a good start to here in the top of the third. Comes the 0-1. I'll get pushed foul for the 0-2 to Morales. That one will be pitched outside for the first ball, and now sitting at a 1-2 for Abraham Morales. Morales digs that one, and that one pops up high. Looks like it'll land awkwardly. Nobody calls it. That one's safe. Lands right in the middle. No one can call it and claim it. So Morales reaches. A little bit of a miscommunication there on the convergence of infield and outfield. Ball lands safely and base hit. So still just one out, runner at first. Gary Garcia comes up. Watches it inside, runner goes, and he'll slide in safely. Morales beats the throw in. Stands at second. Still just one out. Gary Garcia standing in. Garcia, after just taking the first ball, has a 1-0. Morales standing at second. Checked on the runner. Fuentes doesn't like all that movement. Slows Morales down for now. Fuentes. Morales with a little bit of gamesmanship. That pitch to Garcia is low, straight to the pitcher. A routine out there at first. Morales can advance. Gary Garcia is out for the second of the inning. Stepping in is Brian Lee. Short conversation here. Fuentes trying to put an end to this inning with no damage to make this the first scoreless inning of the game. Watches that runner at second, but hit pitch comes. Gotta be inside for a ball. Pena trying to get Morales to bite and take off for third, but no dice there. So 2 outs here for the Rams. No runs, but a runner at second. And we've got a ball and no strikes for Lee. But that pitch will get hit nicely out to center, tracked down, and taken in for the third out of the inning. No damage done by the Rams after Morales gets on. No damage and still 6-2. We'll be right back. Alright, so here at the bottom of the third, 6-2 lead for the Bears. They're trying to keep it going here. Bottom of the third inning. Big chop there. Jaden Tony. Tony. Takes another swing at it. The lefty hitter now has 2 strikes. Staring at a 0-2. Now he'll watch the first ball. Now working with the 1-2. Tony. Trying to get the Bears started, and he'll watch as the count evens up at 2-2 for Morales. Tony battles back to an even count. Out 2-2. Looking to get a good pitch to swing at. Here comes the 2-2, and that one is low. Doesn't quite reach the home plate. And now a full count there for Abraham Morales. Morales delivers. That one is inside, and that'll be a walk. Sacrifices first base to the first batter of the inning. Jaden Tony reaches first base on the walk. And no outs here as Aldo Villegas digs in. Batter at first. No outs. That'll be a strike. Runner goes. A little bit of a stumble there by Tony, but he'll reach safely. The throw is off, but still a first pitch strike for Aldo Villegas. Villegas now with the runner at second. Takes a second strike there on the bunt attempt. Villegas now will likely take a chop at the ball with the runner at second. Now 2 strikes. That one clips inside, runner stays. Villegas standing in, no outs. Waiting for the pitch by Morales. That one is clipped foul. Villegas still standing in here. Runner at second. Tony got to second on the steal. That one is high and inside as well. And Villegas just staying alive here with no outs. Battling back in this count. Morales delivers and it's outside. Villegas battling here. Competing with Morales. And that one is inside for the walk. Battled all the way to a full count. Takes the walk and now runners are at first and second. Still no outs for Victor De La Fuente. The Bears showing lots of plate discipline here. Reaching base. As well as quality base running as well. Stealing lots of bases and just keeping things moving. As De La Fuente will try to keep things moving even more. That bunt will tap in between third and the pitcher. Perfect bunt, but it won't stop the routine out at first base. Runners will advance, so mission accomplished for Victor De La Fuente. Now with just 1 out, Gerardo Pena will step in, looking to deliver a big swing that could potentially bring home 2 runs. Got Tony standing at third. Villegas standing at second. After runners advance on the bunt. And that one will be a lighthearted chop by Pena. That one is tapped over the pitcher. And it's going to bounce off second base. What a fortunate bounce for the Bears. A highly unfortunate bounce for the Rams as the run will score. Tony takes in the 7th run for the Bears. But a nice swing there by Pena. Just taps over the pitcher's glove and then takes a wild bounce off of second base to bring home the runner and push Villegas up to third. Now we're at the top of the order with Jacob Romero. Still just 1 out here. Checks on the pitcher or the runner at first. Morales does. Got a pitch. Romero takes the chop of that one, which is tapped foul. That one's going to get tapped to second slowly. Misplayed. And it looks like that runner is going to get all the way to third. Romero rips that one and just goes under the legs of there at the second baseman. Pena will skip all the way over to third. Romero at first with Luis Santiago coming in to potentially bring home the 8th run of the game for the Bears, standing at third. Shows bunt. Shows bunt again, and that one's inside. Runner goes. No attempt is made. Runners at second and third as Romero just walks into second. And despite showing bunt, Santiago has taken 2 balls so far. And now has runners at second and third, so bunt most likely not the option anymore as he takes a big chop for the first strike. Definitely seems as if he's retiring the bunt option with the runners advanced. Now with 1 out, Santiago will try to get a play on the ball. As that one's high, another ball. Looks like the 3-1. Morales has a 3-1. He pitches. That one is gonna roll. Throw is all the way over to first in time, but that 8th run will come in. Pena scores, 8th run of the game. No RBI on the out, but still scores for the Bears. Now 8-2. Now pitcher Daniel Fuentes takes that first pitch, which is high and inside. 2 outs in the inning. A couple runs scored. Now it's an 8-2 lead for the Bears. That one's taking a big swing at it. And tied up at a 1-1. Fuentes digging in for the 1-1. Morales delivers. That curve dips inside. 1-2. Fuentes trying to keep this inning alive and bring home that runner. He takes a chop. That'll roll to shortstop. Looks like it should be routine, and it is. They'll get out of the inning. But the Fighting Bears will push it to an 8-2 lead there in the bottom of the third as we go into the fourth. in the top of the 4th. We've got Aubrey Williamson taking that first pitch bunt. That'll tap back and high for strike 1. That one's clipped over. A little bit of a wild pitch, but no damage done. So it's a 1-1 right now for Williamson. Williamson takes the 1-1 and has the duck underneath that pitch from David Fuentes. Just a little off the top. And now the 2-1. Fuentes delivers the 2-1. Now it's just inside as well, a 3-1. So Williamson getting out to an early lead here in the pitch count. 3-1. And that one rolls inside. The walk. Now, that walk was more of a little sprint, but a free base nonetheless for Aubrey Williamson. That'll bring up Danny Zelaya. Zelaya now with the runner at first after the walk. Pitch. He will go around. That'll be strike 1 for Zelaya. Couldn't hold off on that one. Saw that it was outside just too late. Williamson standing there at first. Zelaya in batter's box. The pitch is low. 2 balls. And that one's going to get cracked just over the shortstop's head. Runners will advance on a nice little swing there by Aubrey Williamson. It's going to put runners at first and second. Strong hit into the outfield there. And a single. Still leaving. Nobody out. Roberto Cantor steps in, nobody out, somebody at first and second. Bunt attempt is tapped out wide. Where will they go first? Scoop to third. It looks like they'll have the out at third, but that'll be the only out there. Runners at first and second, and the bunt attempt doesn't push the runners up. Now the Bears have a little bit of breathing room, but they can't allow any deep hits into the outfield if they want to keep that runner still at second. Still just the first out of the inning as we turn over to the top of the order. Caden Sanders already made an impact in this game. Looking to make an impact once again. If you'll remember, I think it was the last out of maybe the second inning. He was caught at home trying to steal. So looking to redeem himself here at the plate. Little timeout here. Fuentes not liking the movement behind him. Danny Zelaya looking dangerous there at second base. Definitely has some mobility and some speed. Here comes the pitch for Sanders. He'll rope that one infield. Collected by Shore. It's not in time. Sanders turned on the Jets and beats the throw in to first base. Shortstop took a little time to collect it, but now bases are loaded. Still no outs. As we've had 3 straight singles as the Blue gets tries to figure some things out, clarify some things, and it looks like everything looks good for the blue. If everything looks good for the blue, it looks good for us. So we'll get ready for this here. David Zapata has got a bases loaded situation, no outs. David Fuentes in a bit of a jam here, and he'll pitch a first pitch ball. Zapata tries to dig that one out, but it's buried in the dirt. That'll be a swinging strike there by Zapata. Still no outs. One out. My apologies. Zapata takes another big swing at that one, trying to dig these low pitches out. Quickly gets to 2 strikes in a row. Wanting to put this ball in play, potentially bring someone home. And he'll get rang up. He watched that one clip in the top inside corner for a strikeout, a big strikeout for David Fuentes. Still trying to battle his way out of a jam. Now, Brian Hoyos will watch a ball drop. Look at him bring in at least a run from this inning. It's not too late to capitalize from this bases loaded situation, but running out of outs here in the inning, running out of steam a little bit. Tries to dug deep for that one. Doesn't skip away from the catcher enough for any damage on the bases. But now Hoyos will stand in with 2 strikes. That'll be a chop that just pulls foul, just past that third baseline. Hoyos getting some contact here. Hoyos. Watches that one roll outside. Still staying patient. Trying to keep this inning alive. That one is outside as well. Fuentes trying to get a chase here to get out of the inning. Does not want a ball to go into the infield for the Rams to potentially do some damage. Bears trying to get out of this inning clean after pushing the lead to 8-2 on their own turn here in the top of the 4th. That one's popped high. Looks like it's going to be the last out of the inning. Collected by first base. Coronado. That'll end the inning. No score as the 8-2 lead stands. here we go in the bottom of the fourth. Bears looking to pour it on here. We got Anthony Coronado watching a first pitch strike. That'll be the first strike. That'll tie up the count 1-1. Coronado looking to get a good start to here in the bottom of the fourth. Potentially try to push this game into double digits for a decisive fifth inning. Coronado watches that one go high as it loops and curves and just misses that top of the strike zone. The pitch is low and he'll take the walk to lead off for the Bears. Strong at bat there by Anthony Coronado. That'll bring up Eddie Navas. Navas stepping in. Batter at first, 0 outs. After the leadoff walk. At the 8-2 lead. Bears looking extend this lead potentially here. No outs, a runner at first. They'll watch a strike there. Still ahead in the count. Here's the pitch. Hard, sharp swing. That'll roll in the dirt and the runner will advance. Coronado gets safely to second. The ball lands in the dirt. That pitch is well outside and that runner will advance all the way to third. Coronado will stay. Navas getting ready to take some more cuts at it. Coronado gets up to third on the pass ball. That pitch is outside. That one's going to get tapped up high. Looks like it'll be a routine out there in center field, but the tag in. Coronado will try to come in, and he'll beat the catcher. Misplayed there. The throw was in time, but Aubrey Williamson couldn't collect it as they scored the 9th run of the game. Coronado tagged up, wristed it. The ball did get into the catcher in time. The catcher could not collect. The out still results in a tag-in base run score. As Jaden Tony comes up. That's the first out of the inning as Tony watches the ball. Jaden Tony watches that one low and skip through underneath the catcher. Jaden Tony standing in with just one out. That'll be a strike there after taking 2 balls. So 2-1. Bears trying to add on. We'll take a second strike there, tied up 2-2. We've already scored a run here in this inning, pushing it to 9-2. Tony stands to be the second out of this inning on this pitch, and he will. That'll be a strikeout for the second out. Morales gets a big second out on strikes. Now, Aldo Villegas will step in with 2 outs, nobody on. Morales gets the strikeout and has Elsik 1 run away from getting out of this inning. He delivers the first pitch. That one is tapped high and foul. Villegas trying to get a good swing on the ball here. Here it comes. That one taps out. Villegas trying to battle here. Get on base. Villegas watches that one outside. Still staying composed there in the batter's box. That one's inside, nearly clips the quad of Villegas. Kind of a dangerous pitch just inside. Here it comes. That one is outside as well. Morales struggling to get out of this inning against Villegas. Here it comes. Villegas, another high pop fly to land in the bleachers. Villegas swings through that one to end the inning. Morales, a nice pitch there to get out of the inning. 1 run will score though, and we have a 9-2 lead for the Bears over the Fighting Rams. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th. Now, the pitcher, Abraham Morales, will lead off for us here. Top of the 5th inning. Rams trying to battle back in this one now, dealing with a 9-2 deficit. That one is just going to hit Morales square in the back. And he'll go ahead and take the first base on a hit by pitch. You know, that one didn't feel good. Morales shows his frustration. Gary Garcia will come up after the hit by pitch. Garcia watches that first pitch go for a ball. Now, the Rams have had threatening scoring positions, but they just haven't been able to put the finishing touches on some of these runs, sitting at 2 runs ever since the second inning. Now we stand here at the top of the 5th. Garcia will tap that one into the infield, and it'll be an easy routine out at first base for the first out of the 5th inning. Runner advances to second, though, as we now have Brian Lee stepping up to the plate. Lee stepping in with the runner at second and just 1 out. Digs in for that one, and he'll tap right to the pitcher. Pitcher struggles to handle that first, but he'll take control with plenty of time to get that out at first. Runner will stay at second. And now we'll have 2 outs here. Aubrey Williamson will try to extend this inning. Williamson takes a big chop at that one. Gets nothing but air on a strike. Williamson has Morales there at second base. And he'll take another wave at it. That's 2 strikes. So 2 strikes to Williamson, stands in as the final out of the inning. That steal will get into third. Morales stands in safely. Williamson takes a chop at that one. Cleaned up by the infield second baseman Santiago, and that'll end the top of the 5th. Bears coming up here in the bottom of the 5th. All right, we're back here. Bottom of the 5th. Bears getting ready to take their swings at it. I'm going to start off with Victor De La Fuente. He'll watch that first pitch be a ball from Abraham Morales. Oh, that's a strike actually, taking that bottom right corner, excuse me. Morales taking a nice first pitch strike against the leadoff batter. But that one will be well outside as the hat flies off. De La Fuente stands in. Now has a 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And now it's going to get tapped out by De La Fuente. It's high. And he can't control it at first. It'll land. It looks like Hayden Sanchez had a play on it in center field. Had to run a long way to come and get that one, but he can't control it. That one will land as an error, but it'll be a man on first base for the Bears as Gerardo Pena steps in. Pena sitting in with no outs and a runner at first. He'll show bunt, but that'll be outside. He'll pull it back. Hastings trying to get a win here on senior night. Looks like they're well on the way to doing so with a 9-2 lead. A check on the first base. Nothing going. De La Fuente stays. Pena stays at home plate. Pena takes that swing. It'll hit the gap and that'll be a base hit. De La Fuente gets the second. Pena just finds the opening in the infield. Still no outs, but runners at first and second as we turn over to the top of the order. Jacob Romero already shown his danger at the plate and on the base path. Morales has the runner that'll push this game to double digits at the plate right now. Romero steps back into the box. Morales checks on second. Romero advances the runners for the first out. That's the first out of the inning. Jacob Romero pushes up 2 runners and sets things up here for Luis Santiago. Trying to bring at least 1 runner in. He'll watch a strike 1. First pitch strike for Morales. Santiago trying to find a way to get these runs home. Santiago watches that one go outside. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That pitch. That's crazy. If I had a glove, I would have caught it. I jumped. I did. A little bit of a scary little tip there, but that one looks like a run will score here. That'll be third double digits, the 10th run of the game here for the Bears. De La Fuente walks that one in on the pass ball. Easy run. Still just 1 out. Santiago gets the first. Still have Pena standing in at third base, and we have Daniel Fuentes, the pitcher, coming in to take his chops. Now 10-2. Right now, the double-digit runs, excuse me, the runs to make a double-digit lead are at first and second, with Fuentes stepping in. Fuentes chops at that one. It's basically a roller, a tapper, but it bounces awkwardly. Fuentes has a chance. Fuentes is safe. I mean, Garcia wasn't standing on first base when he caught that ball. Garcia was well in front of the first base. That's a base hit. That's a base hit, right? Yeah, so Fuentes gets in at first base. They had the play in time, but Garcia just wasn't standing on first base, and now bases are loaded for Anthony Coronado. Fuentes will come out once again for pinch runner Vidal Mendoza. Bases loaded, 10-2. Dangerous position as here in the 5th inning. Any lead over double digits, I believe, activates the mercy rule. That one's inside. Did it clip? No. No reaction from Anthony Coronado. Said it did not clip, but it sure was close. Again, with the beard trimmers just in front of the face of Coronado. He'll take a strike for the second pitch. Base is still loaded, 1 out. Very dangerous position here for the Rams. Elsik trying to extend this game. Bears. Anthony Coronado looking to put it into it. Here's the pitch. So that one's outside. Base is still loaded. Here on senior night for the Hastings Bears, Coronado takes a chop. That one's tipped foul. Coronado wanting to get a big swing here. And that one's just going to clock him, punch him in the shoulder, and that's going to bring him on the run. Now just 1 run for pushing this here to double digits. Oh, but ref is going to call it. That's close enough. Ref says it's over. And as far as we come away with it, we've got an 11-2 win for Hastings here on senior night. Last home game. Come in and handle business. The bats are working. Rams able to get his runners in scoring position, and now that'll be the end of things here. The Bears take an 11-2 victory over the Elsik Rams. In this game, it's been Trenton Whiting. We've got Brandon Chapman on the keys. We want to thank you for spending your evening with us here at Vype, and we hope you have a great rest of your evening.